day of the Hell-a-thon. Hell-a-thon, what the hell-a-thon? Hell-a-thon was the previous iteration of this. This is a slightly better iteration. Same thing, whatever. Of 2019, where we're going to take a look at Shadow Hearts from the New World. As I skip through the start again. Let's take a look at options while I talk. Anyway, this is the final, as of now anyway, probably forever, unfortunately, Shadow Hearts game. I am not... We will turn subtitles on. I'm familiar with this second one of Shadow Hearts, which actually makes it the penultimate one. There were 3 Shadow Hearts games, and they were in themselves a sequel to a PS1 game called Kudelka, I believe. Never had a chance to play it. But I am a big fan of Shadow Hearts 2. It was one of my games the year I got it 2 years ago. It was a very weird RPG. It's probably one of my favorite RPGs on the PS2, honestly. I'm hoping this is going to be as good.
If I try and remember anything else, it's terrifying.
And for some reason, my connection does not like seeing the color white on my PS2, so it flickers a bunch. I apologize. Unfortunately, I do not have my HD component cable connection anymore, simply because my TV does not have a component thing. So I gotta use the composite cables, which sucks. What sucks even more is I have to do that with my PS3 as well, which is why I can't review PS3 stuff anymore. It's just like, yeah, it's just not good. But I remember Shadow Hearts also being a very conceptually unique RPG. Like, the closest thing I could kind of say is sort of similar in terms of mechanics, from what I remember anyway, is like Paper Mario, like the first 2 anyway, where you kind of had to time out your attacks and like figure out where the sweet spot in your like attack minigame would hit. This again, if it's like the second one, it's going to be kind of similar. I remember the second one also having sort of like a monster Pokemon sort of thing going on, and a lot of weird like individual mechanics and like subplots to gain different abilities for all your different characters. Like, I think you had a dog that had to fight, like, other dogs to get special abilities, and you got, like, this other guy who got special abilities for his puppet when you bought her new dresses and stuff. Like, every character was just weird and different. And that's what makes me love Shadow Hearts 2 so much. But, I'm curious to see what this one's about. I'm also pretty sure this game does not actually feature the protagonist from the previous 2 games, which is a little strange, but, as you can kind of tell, this one seems to start off in the United States, which was different than the previous ones, which were in Europe. The second one was, anyway. It took place in, like, World War I, I want to say? Maybe World War II. One of the World Wars. But, very, very excited to finally get to play another Shadow Hearts game. Because Shadow Hearts is just interesting. Another interesting thing I noticed is when I booted this up, it has the Xseed logo on it. And I thought that was really, really early for it to have, like, Xseed's logo. And I looked it up. This is, like, the second game they actually had a hand in publishing. Which is kind of cool. I think the first one was Wild Arms 4, which was one of the less good Wild Arms games. From what I remember. But, you know, if this is even half the game Shadow Hearts Covenant was, this is going to be quite a ride. Even though we're only going to be playing for about an hour or so. I'm already confused, but JRPGs and all that. And I'm getting flashbacks to Ghost in the Shell, which I'm going to have to watch as soon as I'm done this. I feel like we're getting dangerously close to, like, Sailor Moon territory. Okay, now I'm certain we're getting dangerously close to Sailor Moon territory. Already intriguing, though, for what that's worth. I'm curious to see where this goes. Okay, he's definitely dead. There's no way to survive something like that. Hitman taught me that. Where you can find the Garland Globetrotters, obviously.
Hey, where have you been? There's work to do, Master. You've got to.
I'm betting he's the brains of the operation.
Yeah? A customer? Really?
That was another thing about Shadow Hearts, at least Shadow Hearts 2, and this one seems to be as well. Every character, no matter how inconsequential, seemed to be, like, distinct and
Welcome,
noteworthy.
Garland Detective Agency. I'm the boss, Johnny Garland.
Yes, how do you do?
He's got a deeper voice than I would imagine a kid like him would have.
University in Boston.
Sit down.
I was told by a reliable source that this is the place to come if you happen to be looking to find someone.
Also, discount Igor.
Yes, this man.
Are you gonna give me some Persona cards?
Rumors that someone who looks very much like him has been seen around Manhattan recently. Marlowe Brown. He's a man facing charges on at least 8 counts of attempted murder, disorderly
Murder!
etc. He was released on parole 3 days ago, and right off the bat, escaped without paying any bail money.
My God, he sounds like trouble.
I don't get it. What do you want a guy like that for, anyway? Huh?
Let's just say we have a business relationship.
He has money and I want it.
No, but I am his bond guarantor. You see, if I don't find him and fast, I'm going to be stuck with coming up with every cent of his bail money.
Oh, that's scary.
I got it. I'll help you. You'll see. He's as good as in your hands.
I appreciate the little tie on the guy, though. Very classy.
Are you sure? Accepting such a dangerous case like that?
What are you talking about? We just got our first real case.
Also, that's what you're here for.
Until
You're the
now, all
muscle,
of our jobs
clearly.
have been things like sweeping factory chimneys and searching for runaway cats. Nothing.
Sweeping
interesting at
chimneys
all.
is a job for a detective agency, evidently.
Think about it. Don't you think it's time to quit this? It's already been a year since you left the house and opened the agency. How's your father's business gonna succeed without you to run it?
Not that again. I told you I don't want to work there anymore. If you miss it so much, why don't you go back by yourself?
What are you saying? On that day, I swore I would serve you for the rest of my life.
Aw.
You and I are one heart, one body. I can't imagine working anywhere without you, my master.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, for starters, I'm gonna ask some questions.
This has got to be like the 5th RPG I've played that has like a kick-ass butler character.
At least let me come with
Punch
you.
some things. I've got the
I
muscles.
sure hope young master's going to be all right out there on his own.
Well, probably not. It is an RPG. I'm betting that's a save point, so we'll ignore it.
I'm Johnny Garland, and I'm 16. I'm a
Her
private
voice is way too
detective
deep
living
for a
in New York City.
16-year-old.
And like Lenny was saying, the truth is my father died 3 years ago, and I was supposed to take over running his company. But living on an inheritance doesn't really do it for me. So I opened my own office. There are other
You can do a lot of things with an inheritance,
That
if it's like that sizable.
my family. It also
You should have taken that money and opened a more successful agency for
There is
one thing.
something important I had to remember. Something significant. Something that really means something to me. I thought that if I started working as a detective, it might help me someday to remember.
Ah, the good old amnesia cliche.
Not a soul. Even Lenny.
It works. I mean, I've used it in games I've made before. It's useful. Okay, let's talk to this guy with his awesome hat. I don't want to sweep chimneys, lady. Does every character have a descriptor to their name? They do appear to. That's kind of cool. Across the streets! No, I can't go across the street. The lights never change, it's never safe for me to walk. This guy's wearing a snazzy outfit. Laid back Marge. Hey, here's a kid. Cheeky Joshua. Alright, let's go to Times Square. How we get there, I'm not sure. I want to play with you, kid. I'm a detective. Because reasons. Alright, let's go to Times Square. I want a hot dog, damn it. Gary on patrol. I think you're going to be my best friend, Gary on patrol. Continue on your patrol, then. Wealthy George. I love these, like, descriptor names. You know what every name needs? An adjective. That's how you know everyone's important. It's the sound of you about to get run over. How did you not see that thing? It is bleedingly bright. Yes, we have detective work to go on. That shuffle step was weird. Yay for point cards. Cancer Stellar Chart. By equipping, you can use Stellar Magic. Interesting. Okay. Shout out to Japan for finally being progressive about something. Alright, we need to equip the thing, don't we? Ah, we already have it equipped. Okay. Do we need to go... Hey! We got a tent. Awesome. Although we still need to be at Times Square, so I'm guessing we need to go back because we missed something. Unless the whole point was just to get that points card, I guess. That's theoretically possible. Can I buy something from your store? Yes, let's buy a thing. I have no money. Let's buy some things. Coral Lariats. Sets for... Okay. So they kept the Judgment Ring system. That's good. But that... do we need to go this way? That's going to take us back to the map, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's try this one more time. I think maybe we're supposed to go into that building or something. The one that the giant chest was in front of, I think. Unless... That's one thing. I do not like pre-rendered cameras. I like to be able to rotate just so I can see where I'm going. And that was one thing the previous game also didn't have. Am I supposed to go this way? Nope. Let's talk to this guy. Alright, there we go. We've got a lead. Onward. To Chelsea. I've seen no one. I'm looking for someone myself. It sounds like we need to go to this theater and find some ghost of some sort. Let's go beat up some hooligans. Thanks, mister. We're gonna go fight some hooligans. If you press the R1 button in an area where enemies can... okay, so you get a dungeon map. Okay, got it. Let's fight a guy. I'm a detective. Not that there's really much difference. I've taken journalism classes, I can tell you. They have pretty much an identical skill set. Alright. Let's start with normal attacks. With my little dinky knife. Alright, so this is what I was talking about when I said it was like Paper Mario. Basically, this ring pops up and there's optimal places where you can basically hit the timer within the roulette. And if you do, you do extra damage and you can continue your chain. But if you do it in the wrong places, you can completely end your chain without doing any damage, so... It's got its pros, it's got its cons, but it's a very interesting system that takes some getting used to. And of course, you basically get a crit if you hit within like the red areas, so you kind of want to. But of course, it's right next to the white areas, which will basically take you out of your attack entirely. Special attacks. Actually, I don't think I had to do anything there. I'm pretty sure it was all on autopilot, but still, it made me feel good to do that. Yep, and you can modify your judgment rings and customize it, and you can get huge bonuses if you set it up in such a way that it's really, really hard to actually hit anything. But I remember the judgment ring system being ridiculously deep and stuff. It doesn't seem safe. Onward! We need to continue to not be in safe places. Hi, little girl. And then you turn your back on her, and it turns out she was one of the hooligans, and she stabbed you in the back with a knife.
What the hell? Who are you guys?
I feel like this is the point where they should just let me try the basic attacks before starting another tutorial, but okay. And then you took damage, so you got an extra stock. Okay. Now use your special ability. So not unlike Octopath Traveler, really. It's an interesting system, certainly. So there's pros and cons to using your powered-up attacks.
Already finished.
Okay. Shiny dealy. Take the shiny dealy. Couldn't hurt, I suppose. So we customize. Number displayed on the node is the level, highest is 4. The stellar's attribute is the same as they are below. You can affix it. Unlike support or heal, attack has 7 kinds of elemental attributes. So now we're getting a little bit more complicated. On the equip chart, you can equip stellar charts, and they basically give you access to new combinations of abilities that you can slot in, so to speak. Okay, I can work with that. I see a treasure. And I'm gonna grab it. Alright, what do we got in here? Hey guy, let's fight. Alright, let's just take it slow and go after the normal guy. Ouch. Ow. Okay. And we'll use Stellar Magic. Hail on him. And then we got the crit on it as well, so go team. And because the way magic works, we got them both.
Ever mess with me again?
I don't think you'll have to worry about them trying. Pretty sure they're dead. Now, what was in this chest that was so special? Looks like equipment. Leather belt increases attack. What's my inherent? Oh, it's +2. Okay. Well, +2 is more than +0. What's over here? I'm reminded a lot of Octopath from this for whatever reason. Like, I started with the Thief in that game, and that had like a completely empty area that had like bright gold as its main color. So I'm getting some vibes from Octopath in here. Ooh, another guy. Alright, let's try and take him out. Nope, I don't want to do that. And that should hit them both. Boom, and boom. Problem is, had I taken a split second longer, that would not have worked at all. So it's an interesting system, not necessarily the most functional, but there's a lot of risk-reward with it, and I appreciate that. We got Aqua Edge Stellar, so we can now add that to our Stellar charts. I think. Alright. Finding all the stuff. Because treasure hunting. Is there a thing down here? Nope, but there's a way into over here. But is there a reason to be over here? Does not appear to be anything over here. Onward to a different area then. Hey guy, let's fight.
I'll take you out.
Alright. I missed the higher damage boost, but still. I'm really worried about missing the prompt. I should just calm down and try and go at it normal. Okay. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm running out of health, so I should probably heal up. Restore 75 HP. Yes, please. And I think if you hit like the critical spot there when you're healing, you don't use the item. But now we're berserked, so autopilot fight.
Already over? That was too easy.
I should probably use a thing to get some MP back. Alright, there we go. What do we got over here? A seal of luck. What does that do? Equipment of some kind? Nope. Nope. Okay. Items. Raises user's luck 1 to 3. Okay, and if we... Okay, and depending on where we hit on there, depends on how much we get a boost, it looks like. Possibly. Or maybe it's just random, I don't know. But we got a boost, and that's the important thing. Up. Because it's the only place we haven't checked yet. Oh, there's a guy over here. Yep, just waddle your way down here, guy. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm not afraid of you.
Now, judging by the way they're hanging out together, I could definitely take those two guys out. I might be able to take all three if I hit them that way. So let's try that. Alright. Took one of them out, damaged two others. Not too shabby. Ah, hesitated. Alright.
Chalk up another win for me.
Can I get a better weapon that's not a dinky little knife, please? Like anything would be better than a dinky little knife at this point. Okay, this is a save point. So let's save just in case. I'm betting where we need to go is past here, so I want to explore some other areas first. Because it looked like there's a few other areas we could go. Not there. That room seems to be where we need to go, as evidenced by the nearby save point. But there's many other places we could go, and I'd not be doing my job as an adventurer and treasure hunter to find all this stuff if I didn't go other places. We'd have completely missed this chest. With a tent. And I would have just been gutted at the complete thought of losing a tent. Or any other treasure, really. Fight me, guy.
I'm not afraid of you.
Ah, too soon. Okay, I gotta heal. Actually, I think we have a healing spell. Yep, small amount of HP, let's do it. I really need that health, so I don't want to completely whiff that. Okay, it's actually the thin guys that are more dangerous because they hit twice. So I'm just gonna completely not go after the guy I was trying to get, because I got a little too handsy on the menu, because of course I did. Press again. Boop! Alright.
Looks like I'm the winner.
Plus we get a level, which is nice. More levels, more power. Found a thing. It was hidden. Looks like there's another thing, or maybe it's a person. Hey, kid. There's someone else here, isn't there? Boss fight?
I'm not afraid of you.
Nope, just a lot of guys. I can make that work. Boom, and I missed the crit, but still. It's 2 down. I kind of like how the magic has an area of effect that it travels to and can damage on its way. That's neat.
Chalk up another win for me.
Also, nice hat, Tom Sawyer. Alright. But I want to go explore the other things first. Also, chest. Another healing leaf. That's very useful. And there's 2 more rooms we can go check out, so we will. Wait a minute. Huh, just a trick of the light. I thought I saw something glowing. Let's go through here to see if there's something around here. Okay, so you're just some guy who's not going to attack me then? Cool. No loot over here. Again, gonna save just for safety. Actually, we'll use a tent while we're here as well. Because save points tend to work with tents. They tend to go hand in hand with each other. Alright. Let's go through this door. Alright, well, we've explored everything. Back to the little girl, who will surely shape our destiny. I found this kid with a stupid hat. I think he's yours. Is it the door I just tried to open and in fact was locked? Alright. Back to the magical locked door that apparently isn't locked of destiny. Jiggle jiggle. Up the fire escape. We need to escape some fires. Though typically you'd want to go down. Pre-rendered. Also, the use of opera music reminds me a lot of Parasite Eve.
Who's there?
I'm busy designing Metal Gear.
Excuse me?
Or watching Gundam or whatever the hell Otacon did.
How are you? I run a
I played a crap ton of Zone of the Enders, I know that much.
Johnny Garland is what they call me.
Johnny Garland? Give me a break.
Also, this kid does not look 16. I get it's an anime game, but still, he looks 12.
What? My God! You're Johnny! Wait, stop right there! Don't come any closer!
What are you acting all scared about?
I know you're the protagonist of a JRPG. You look like a young girl, but apparently you're a boy, and that means that my life is about to get completely messed up because of being in your proximity. I know how these things work. I've watched a lot of anime.
What's going on?
Cool. I don't remember that monster being there a few seconds ago, but okay. Sure. Because anime, we had to focus on that for a few seconds. Lightning effect, therefore you know it's an important fight. Okay, so... Oh, crap. I didn't realize we were going to start on a thing I actually had to use. Giving me a whole new gauge does not help me, game. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, everyone has a different shaped gauge. I remember that too, so it takes forever to memorize them. And then once you start editing them, it gets really crazy. Got 2 crits in there. Two more. It's really nice when you get into like a rhythm of understanding how one character's gauge works, because you can just start doing some really nasty things with characters. Alright, some MP that's not going to do anything. Might want to heal yourself, not just your MP. Defeated. Whoops. So Berserk status is a thing. Yes, I'd like to load data and then go back and talk to some dumb kids and watch another cutscene again. Or we're going to hover uncomfortably long against a girl's breasts because anime. Alright, so I got this kid. You may remember me from a few seconds ago. I don't seem to be able to skip this. Nope, no skipping. That's great. The weird thing is, though, like, if you're opening a door, don't you inherently have to jiggle the handle? Like, isn't jiggling, like, the preceding thing to, you know, turning the actual handle itself? That seems like a dumb thing to say. Like, maybe if it was you have to pull in the door a little bit because the locking mechanism is, like, out of line or something, and then push. That would make a little bit more sense than just jiggle the handle. Okay, can I skip this? It's pre-rendered. Yes, I can. Awesome. Small miracles. Okay, heart attacks consume half your gauge and decrease enemy stock by 1. So basically, use them as often as possible. Actually, I should probably see if this lady has a healing thing, because if she gets berserked again, that's a problem. No, you do not. That is... okay. Attack an enemy, then launch them into the air. Interesting. Let's try this. And now you're in the air. Now that's actually really useful if you have a team, because you can have like one person set an enemy up, launching them into the air, and have someone knock them down for like triple damage, if I recall. Or I might be misremembering, or thinking of Resonance of Fate. Because I know that was the case in Resonance of Fate, and I'm pretty sure it was the case in this game as well. Or the preceding one. Ah, we missed our third attack. But I think he's in trouble, so... yep, there we go. Took him out. So we were just unlucky the first time, it seems. When that happens, you can tell you just defeated a bad guy. Dun dun dun. And then suddenly it turned into Shadow of the Colossus. You can also tell he's an anime character because of his outfit. Yeah, I'm getting like 80 different flavors of Parasite Eve right about now. Correction, 81. Neat. You know, I've been playing this, and the entire time I was thinking, who does this character look kind of like to me? He looks like the guy from Sin and Punishment. Just slightly less spiky hair. He just needs a gun sword.
Huh?
Morning. How'd you sleep?
Hey, wait. How did I get back here? Well, let me see. I remember suddenly being attacked. Attacked by some weird, some sort of monster. But after that,
Master, I know exactly what happened. The truth is, these two kind souls saved your life. They were kind enough to bring you back here while you were still unconscious.
I was just being a little careless, I think. Hey, wait a minute. What were you doing there yesterday? You're connected to that beast.
And weren't you
somewhere,
wearing
right?
significantly less clothes and had wings and stuff?
That's it. You changed your shape, didn't you?
Calm down. You're asking way too many questions. Besides, don't forget that you were there too for some reason.
I happen to be a detective, you know.
Listen. Have you heard of Malice before?
Malice?
I remember hearing it was a pretty crappy game.
Yeah, Malice. A red light made of humanity's hate and anger. It was more than 10 years ago. Somebody broke the seal and unleashed 1,000 years of pent-up malice on our world. The malice. It spread like wildfire all over the planet, plunging humans everywhere into complete madness. Sometimes, the malice opens a window, allowing beasts to come in.
Window?
Didn't you see the window?
You might also call them
Like a
screen
giant
doors.
sea green whirlwind. That's why we call that a window. Our work is to hunt down those evil beasts, the ones who come through. The power you saw yesterday, that's what I use for the hunt.
So you're exterminating monsters, huh?
Ah! Master, please! Don't scream like that again!
But what are we gonna do, Lenny? The guy Professor Gilbert asked us to find for him was eaten by a monster.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of a problem.
I see what you mean. Well then, I guess we have no choice but to say we're sorry.
Maybe. But eaten by a monster? He won't believe me.
You know, if you like, we could go along with you.
Yeah?
We can explain things a lot better than you. Besides, you don't want any problems. What if little master faints again, huh?
Oh, that was
Hey,
mean.
I'm not a little kid.
Strongly disagree.
My name is Shania, and this is...
I am Nathan. It is my honor.
Hi.
Because anime.
The name's Johnny. How are you?
You can call him the super ultra sexy hero, Zan. Alright, so Fusion is, from what I recall, the Pokemon system, from what I recall. Let's see. And there's like a way to upgrade them and stuff. I don't think that's unlocked for us yet, though. Though I will save. So I prefer not to get a game over again. Okay, so we gotta go find the guy at the university, I think is what it said. Worn out giraffe. Lottery member number 12. That's not a very interesting name. Also, I would hate to see your business cards. Maybe this has a freaking phone book. Okay, so we want to try and get the red thing. I'm not sure if that was predetermined or not. But it didn't stop when I told it to. It went on for another loop. And I bet you could save before you do that to guarantee you get the best prizes. Can't equip that to you. Can't equip that to you. Can't equip that to you. Who? Oh, it's a stellar thing, right? I am dumb. Huh. Is it under an equipped thing? Could just be we don't have anything that's applicable to it, I suppose. Okay, so we gotta go to a place and talk to a guy at the Arkham Asylum. It's nice here. That sounds like probably where we need to go, though. Or we could just follow him. You know, if he's going to get there eventually anyway. Alright, well, I imagine it would be at the main building. As soon as we take this treasure. You look like you know stuff. Okay, that doesn't help. But it's good you've heard of the guy we're looking for. That looks suspicious. So he's probably not here is what you're saying. Don't cause commotions at school is the whole lesson of the day, I suppose. Book. Is there more books? Hey, here. We should give that to someone. Oh, I see. Okay, so as long as you've got the thing equipped, they'll all be affected by it. Okay, that's actually really cool. That means you don't need, theoretically, multiples of the same ability. Unless you want it on, like, every iteration of ring you have. As opposed to having it affixed to individual characters. That's interesting. I'll just get stuck on you. Up some stairs. It's nice here. Treasure. Most important thing. Tents. I know they say you should have less tents, but more tents is important too. They might have meant something else, though. Well, there's nothing here. Not even any treasure. How lame. It's just a boring schoolroom. Oh, maybe we should go talk to the teacher here, perhaps? Nope. Do you know where I should go? I'm not interrupting anything, am I? I mean, I probably am, and I don't personally care, but still... Well, I know that now. Economics. Let's check over here, I guess. There can only be so many places to go, and one of them has to be right. Jiggle the handle. Apparently that's the solution to everything. Mirage Stellar? What does that do? Don't have anything... Okay. Mirage. Okay, increases evasion rate of one ally. Couldn't hurt to have that equipped, seeing as we don't have many other alternatives right now. Talisman of Luck. Oh, we can boost our luck more. Oh, that's a different thing entirely. That is a fantastic scarf. I don't think that guy's actually running. I think it's just power walking in a really awkward fashion. Well, I mean, if you want to give me a pedometer to count steps, I won't say no, but I'm not going to actively make it my goal in life. Hooray for pedometers! And then if you get 10,000 steps, the Harvest Goddess likes you a lot. That's what Harvest Moon taught me. Alright, so take extra steps with this thing equipped and you get bonuses. I can work with that. Again, they're not running, they're just awkwardly walking around. A pedometer would count your walk or your runs as well. It'd be kind of neat if there was like a little display on the side or something that told you, hey, there's steps being counted. I hope you know that. Nope, I guess there's not. Do you know where I'm supposed to go? Yes. So there's a prize for 90,000 steps. Well, I imagine you could probably just, you know, if you really were bored and didn't actually want to put in any effort, go to a place where it would measure your steps and just, you know, tape a rubber band around your control stick and just have yourself walk in a circle or something. Is this place open now? Because it's the only place we've not been. It does not open to members of the Pedometer Brigade. Disappointment. Okay, so where do I need to go then? I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere. Doesn't appear to be anyone to talk to over here. Oh, no, I can't even get over there to talk to that lady. It doesn't really change things, so I guess we'll go back into the building and talk to everyone a second time. Because, you know, if you don't talk to everyone a first time, do it a second time, maybe something new will happen. It's a general rule of RPGs, whether I like that or not. You know where Professor What's-His-Name are? I need to know where Professor What's-His-Name is. It is of life and death and finances. Crucial. Okay, so you don't know where he is. That doesn't help. What about you? Do you know where he is? No, you're Mr. Radio Broadcast Man. You are useless to me, but it's good facts if you're interested in those things. No, I'm looking for a professor. I don't care about the undergrad debut. Still no one here. Doesn't appear to be anything here. Nothing in the corners. Can't read that sign or anything. Feels like we're one flag short of figuring out where we need to go and making it work. You, tell me where the professor is. I don't think any of you know where professors are. The sealed off room. Alright, you're the person I needed to talk to. Awesome. It's the door I knew it was already. Who knew? I did, because it was obvious. But of course, arbitrary flags, because RPG. At least we got a pedometer out of it, I guess. Go ask people. How do I open door? Tell me now. I don't care, I just need to know how to open door. Sir, you are not helping me open door, and that's what I need. You'll go ask in the library. People in libraries tend to be smart. No, actually, I just want to know how to open a door. Tell me what I need to know, or I will scream at the top of my lungs, damn it. It's literally the only leverage you have against anyone in a library. You have to utilize it at some point. Okay, well, I know where he is. Or at least I have an idea of where I need to go next. But no one in this building seems to actively recognize how to open it, so I'm guessing we have to find someone outside the school itself, but more on the campus. I would think, anyway, is what this seems to be indicating. Maybe we'll go talk to pedometer teacher because we needed a pedometer at some point. Nope. I don't think we can go in here yet. Looks like someone's playing tennis up there. Is there anyone out here that just happened to spawn since arbitrary flags were tripped? Nope. I guess we're going back into school. Even though it seems to indicate that there's no one in the school who even knows that we're asking about a door. Do you know about a door? No, you don't. You. Doors. I need a door expert. Or a locksmith. Someone. Do either of you understand how doors function? Actually, there's probably someone now in the empty room that'll answer questions, probably. Yep, because I understand how games work. Why would there be a lantern in the chemistry lab? I mean, a Bunsen burner, sure, but why would there be a lantern? I guess because kerosene is considered a chemical, I guess? I need this. Alright. Progress. I don't have any points for the point card yet. Leave me alone. Unless you want to give me more free stuff. Just us guys. I like that sign. That's like the most generic name ever. Stellar chart realigning. Well, that could be useful. Okay. Yeah, let's get an idea of this, because this already seems like a pretty complex system. Select the node you wish to customize. Okay. Choosing attribute you can change. Okay. And then by changing its element you can swap different things. Okay, that's really cool. And then the higher the level, the more effective the use of the item. Or magic or whatever. Okay, that's cool. Lower MP costs. That's actually ridiculously useful. Alright. We've got a slightly higher powered cure now. Alright, cool. I'm gonna save here before we go on, because... progress. And I haven't saved in 15 minutes. Because every college campus has a coal mine underneath it, obviously. Or sewer system. Nice lighting effects. Hey, it's a dungeon, we can count our steps. View the tutorial. Yep, now we can combo things. Okay, so match the direction and then go. And then he's knocked into the air, so combo with the other character to knock him down. I don't recall the transformation sequence in the previous one being this intricate or anything. It was just a thing that happened. Okay, but this enemy is currently in the air, so we don't want to use that attack. And then you'll do extra damage for knocking him to the ground. You can take advantage of the battle crowd. Interesting. Oh, so you can add, shortcuts and stuff. That's cool. Alright, well, let's try a combo. I'll just hit him. And, then we'll use... Whoops. What do we want to do? Let's try this again. I don't want to do a double combo, I just want to do a standard combo. Okay. hit him. And square. Okay. And you want to hit him at a high angle. And go 1, 2, 3. And X to go into another combo. Alright, and then we'll just hit him with normal. Ooh, gun kata. That's always fun. Okay, well, yeah, we'll use standard attacks on him. And triangle. And we'll hit him into the air. Like that. And he's dead.
A life ends, a star falls.
You can do a crap ton of damage if you combo right, from what I remember. Like, the combo system gets ridiculously deep. Especially when you, like, start fleshing out your character's abilities and stuff. That would make explaining the fact that the guy he's looking for just got eaten by one of those a little easier, I suppose. There's a lot of things that are locked in this game. Or maybe we could just get Sailor Moon to break down the door with her magic powers. There's a door over here. Let's go through this one. Switch. Press it. Press it, press it, press it, press it, press it. And the lever opens. The way is revealed. Onward. Leftward. Oh, it feels like that's gonna just fall over and... Oh, it's a cage. Okay. Maybe he's an even bigger beast. The moment you pull it, that thing's gonna go down. And we're gonna have to fight the monsters. I'm just telling you right now, that's how that's going down. Yup. You may have messed up a little there, boyo.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, let's try Stellar Magic. Yeah. Because if we go after C, we should be able to hit all three. And boom, and boom. Alright, that did some damage. Let's fuse you up. Is there no way to shorten this transformation sequence? That's annoying. Alright, well. We'll make it work either way. Alright. I'll take you out. And then we'll combo high angle you, I think. Triangle. Ooh. I do quite like the character movement in this game. Boom. And circle. There we go. But yes, as we're going to go through this game, more and more stuff's going to open up and it's going to get like a lot more complex and intricate. That's one thing I remember from the previous game as well, is just it gets really, really deep and incredibly complex to try and get really good at combat. And not getting these system downs can really, really hurt your progress a lot. Let's press this one then. No, don't leave it alone. Pull it. Doesn't make a lot of functional sense to put a lever next to something that would be operated by a lever and not have it be affected by it.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so combo, standard attack, boom, triangle. Next. Boom, boom, boom. X. Yep, you're done. Boom. That could be a problem. Can't evade attacks. Okay, well. Go after this guy. Square. Alright. Fuse. Because again, it seems like our most effective use with this character. Just have her go into Esper mode. And then we'll knock him out at a high angle. Circle! Alright. And we'll hard hit you. Ah. Well, we got one shot off anyway. Oh, that's some damage. There we go. Alright.
Don't mess with New Yorkers.
Hey, levels. And there's gotta be something cool in here. Like this. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. The scratches on the walls do not, inspire confidence. Pull it. Pull it, 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 pull it. And then we go this way because backtracking. And this will open that door. Because I can't imagine anything else opening that door. Let's not pull that. And we will save here. And see what's beyond this door. You need a key that belongs to one of the monsters in that cage, so pull all the levers anyway.
So many hideous creatures. Professor Gilbert, he presents such a danger to the States. Oh well, I guess it's time for old Frank to clean all this up.
You're messing things up, old Frank.
Oh, somebody's coming. Oh no. I got to hide.
That is just tremendous.
Hey, look. Think we should help him out?
No.
The foggiest idea.
He doesn't need help. Leave him alone.
That's a big help.
Well, now I guess we're fighting these guys. They're like spider mouths and like four-armed faces. Alright, let's fuse. You know, I should have used a tent on that save point. I kind of figured there'd be a boss or something in here. I didn't. I ignored my adventurer's instincts. But alas. Alright. Now we can't combo right off. Straight line. Boom, perfect. Like me. Let's just do a bunch of damage. And I think because he's... no, we can't get all three. Oh well. I should still do the third one in. And now we can finally combo some stuff. X. In the air. Alright, let's knock him down. Down you go. Ouch. Your big angry rock cannon scares not me. Fiend. Oh, that's the wrong button. Crap. Ah. Whiffed that pretty bad. What's our health look like? Alright, we got time. Boom. Alright. Alright. Nicely done. Plus we got a level. Awesome.
Wow! You killed them! And so fast! Fantastic!
What are you talking about? Are you alright?
No problem! Frank simply hid using the art of hiding. That way, the creatures didn't even notice Frank.
Oh yeah, right. They were beating you to a pulp, you know. You're out of your mind, and what's the art of hiding?
Well, if you really want to know, then I guess Frank will have to tell you a little story. A story of long ago. And it goes like this. Once upon a time, old Frank was blind in a light plane, brought for him by his dad. But magically, there was a horrible accident, and poor old Frank crashed into the South American jungle. After wandering lost for a whole week, just about the time Frank thought it was the end, Frank discovered a secluded village in the middle of the jungle. The village was called Brazil, the Ninja Hideaway. It was an ancient ninja village, built 300 years before by ninja descendants from Japan.
Now hold on. No way any of this could be true.
Meanwhile, Frank went about studying the ninja spirit and learned of their great art. Frank swore he would use these arts to protect the freedom of the states. Ta-da! Frank learned Professor Gilbert was working on some questionable research. So old Frank decided to come here alone to investigate. But looky here! Can it be possible? Did old Frank just meet some other people with the same idea? Boy! I'd like you to call me Frank, if you don't mind. Say, let's all look for Gilbert together.
Huh? What? Chill out, okay? Quit assuming things. First, there's a key. We have to find it, otherwise we can't get into Gilbert's room. Hey, we'll see ya. Okay?
A key, you say? Now, you just leave it to old Frank. A simple thing like a locked door is no match for Frank's ninja arts.
Man. See, that's not what I meant.
Aren't you lucky, making a new friend?
We're wasting time. Let us go.
Okay, boys. Let's get this show on the road.
Perfect. With friends like that.
So he's basically the coolest character ever, is what I'm getting out of this. Yeah, Shadow Hearts. They like their fun, goofy, quirky, unique characters. Even the nondescript characters tend to be pretty unique, and this seems to be no different. And that seems to be a pretty good analogy for this game. It does feel very much like a Shadow Hearts game. It has the same mechanics as the previous ones, it seems. Combat still seems like it needs to open up a whole lot, but it's still pretty deep, to the point where it could be overwhelming for a lot of people. Awesome characters thus far. And, you know, I am really digging this game. It does seem like another Shadow Hearts game, and that's not a bad thing, because Shadow Hearts is awesome. Obscure, but awesome. And this has been the final episode of the What the Hell-a-thon for 2018. There's still going to be more What the Hell videos as we go along, as well as Animal Crossing things daily, as well as more Pokemon stuff, and other things when I can be asked. But I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did and want to see more stuff, feel free to follow the stream, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I have ever done, which is a lot of stuff. Like, a just staggering amount of stuff. And if you really want to make my day, hit up my Patreon, help support me there so that I can continue to do awesome things for the show. And you get yourself on the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can talk about how awesome Shadow Hearts is, because trust me, even if you haven't seen much more of Shadow Hearts than this, it gets really, really freaking awesome. And this already looks pretty freaking awesome. I'm super jazzed for when I get to review this in a few weeks, and I'm going to have to stream more of this stuff for that, but man, this game is fun already. Weird, but fun. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.